Hi there, my name is Talissa. I'm from São Paulo, Brazil, and I was a sound editor and sound designer for the film L7 and the Cure Squad. My biggest inspiration for the movie was the series Arcane. The director, Thais Villanova, also really liked the series, so she called me and she said, "You must watch Arcane because this is what I'm trying to go for." And after I watched it, I understood a little bit more of what she was trying to hear in the movie of, L7. And so I took inspiration from the series for especially the technology sounds and most important, the music. I would listen to the music while I was creating the sound atmosphere of everything. So it was in my playlist. It was the reference for everything I created. So I put myself in that universe of adventure and tension at the same time, and I took that to the movie and used that feeling as a reference to create all the sounds in L7. The production was quite a big one, but also a very difficult one because Thais, the director, was basically the one that did most of the things in terms of getting the money to make the movie. And she did a lot of stuff, by herself, because in Brazil it's very tricky to make a movie, an independent movie. You either have to have the numbers of followers from the people who are in the movie, or you must already be known. And we were all starting, so Thais really fought to have this incredible story all put together and turn into a feature film. So overall, for independent movies, is not exactly easy in Brazil. So when you see an independent movie, that being a short movie or a feature film, know that took a long way to exist. So yeah, cheers to all the creators, really. I think the role of movies in society is to show the perspective of different people, how their reality is different from everybody else's. I think it's a way of showing the life of a person that I am not in the skin of, either because I'm not within their reality or they just don't exist. And I would never know how it's to be a frog on top of a train, unfortunately. But there are movies that show this. I think movies is about empathy, is about you watching a story and understanding how that character feels, why are they acting that way, why are they taking those paths. I think this is all an act of empathy, that you will understand someone else's view of the world. It's a moment where you can sit and feel what it is to be that person, either through sound or through the script and intense sentences and writing. So I think its role is to show people what other people lives is like, in an act of empathy, really. I think the movie will evolve together with all the technologies that are arriving and getting here. I don't believe art will be lost, because I think there's going to be a limit of tolerance to what people want to watch. The essence of art is what humans can do. I'm not impressed by what a machine can do. I'm very impressed what a human can do. So I think this concept and this essence of art will not be lost, and it will evolve with the technologies. I do believe they're going to come here, and it's inevitable. But as always, art is going to adapt, and I believe new forms of art might come from this. But I feel like every other technology that appeared, art managed a way to get along with. So I think that with AI and metaverse and all these things, I think things are going to evolve in a organic way. I believe the hybrid mode brings more space to independent filmmakers, but it also depends on the streaming. It depends on what it takes for you to get there. There are streamers that also don't want small movies in their platforms. So I think it depends. I think it's a way. I just don't think it's happening yet, maybe. I think festivals are the ones that are giving the most space for independent artists by now. At least this is how I feel. This is my experience. But I believe that, it's good to have many paths, because if one doesn't take you in, another one might. So I think in general it helps independent filmmakers. Some new projects. I've been involved with some really cool short films, but I can't say anything about them yet. But I will have a study coming soon in my Instagram and my YouTube, which merges many animations from some 3D artists, and they actually did the 3D for a challenge, and I asked them if I could sound design their animations. And so I'm going to compile that into one video, and it's going to be coming out soon in my channel. So if you're willing to check that out, it's a study of mine, but there's some really cool artists, so feel free to come along and visit my website, alumbraudio.com. Thank you very, very much. I'm very honored for the best sound design in feature film, and I truly thank you. It was amazing. Thank you.